Okay, welcome to the Blues en route section of the pod. We are nearly at the ground for our game against Hucklecote. I can't remember if it's Falcons or Ravens. Is it Falcons?
Yeah, we played Ravens first time.
Right, okay.
So it is Falcons.
Yeah, so we got the Falcons. We are looking forward to a game. It's our last game in the Severn Valley League. I confirmed with our secretary the other day. I definitely do want to leave.
Yeah, you pulled us out.
Yeah, we've had nothing from the Severn Valley, so that's that. So this is our last league game. Big game, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. We, as everyone knows, we got thumping last week, so sometimes it's hard to be excited about the games.
Well, I personally thought I had a fun training session.
What, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It was something a bit different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was our first proper training session back. We didn't get to do, we didn't do many drills or anything the previous week. We basically went there for a game against Winners to keep everyone warm.
To play against Winners.
So last night was just getting our feet on the ball a bit, getting passing again, moving again, little bit of aerial control.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going there with a bit of an open mind. We know they're a very good side. Very good side.
Very, very strong.
Yeah,
very
so we will do what we can, play our football, enjoy the last game, ready for a 9v9 friendly next week against Tuffley Clarets we got next week. Yeah.
And then we got the Tuffley Blues again. Yeah,
so we're going to go into friendlies after that. So let's see what this game brings. We got Bear 7. Bear 7. There's plenty of water bottles. No need for the subs bench. That's a nice one. It's just less to carry, isn't it?
You could have the subs bench for the coaches.
Could do, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll just
stand up.
Well, I could always take some toolboxes out the back of the van. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So we got Bear 7, which makes it easier for substitutes. It's just obviously the kids can get tired, and I hope that nobody gets injured. I really, really hope that nobody gets injured.
I
hope Logan's not upset about having cold feet this week. He'll be fine, I'm sure, won't he?
Oh yeah.
It's actually we're in the positive degrees today. It's +3, so practically a summer's day.
Oh yeah, +3. I just noticed.
Yeah. So let's go out there. Let's do what we can, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, just play football.
Bit of wing play for you today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe go back to help out.
Come
in
back.
defence, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Might swap you and James around a little bit.
Okay.
Otherwise, we've got our formation and we're just going to stick with it. We're going for it. Yeah?
Yeah, we're going for the win.
Going for the win. Going for the football.
How much have they got?
How many players?
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I haven't had that much correspondence with him about players. We were talking about all sorts. But this game's been postponed for a while, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This was supposed to be way before Christmas.
Way before.
Way before. So we were just talking about that, really, and how many league games each of us have left. Luckily, we've managed to fulfil almost all of our fixtures until this one. So we're going to go for it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, it's a big up the Blues from me.
And up the Blues for me.
Up the
wow.
See you in the off-route. So, welcome to the off-route section for the Blues. We've just had our Team McDonald's, followed by a little bit of retail therapy.
Yeah.
In Sports Direct as per, which has set me back another 60 quid, but that
doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Money is money.
At least we're happy, because the game went wow.
The game went with mixed bag, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, we started quite poorly, didn't we?
Yeah.
Truth be told.
We weren't switched on at the start.
We weren't switched on, and a couple of the lads were just a bit soft in everything. And I thought, we're going to have the same as we had last week, where their heads will go down a bit, and because they themselves have been soft. I think full credit to myself as the manager. We had a bit of a team talk. Luckily, we played quarters, so had a bit of a chat with the kids, and I just said, look, they aren't actually better at football than you.
No,
and
they're not.
You could really get stuck in here, and if you do, you could get something from this game. I think we were 3-0 down at the 4-0 down at the time.
Yeah, 4-0.
And then
in the second and third quarter, didn't let a goal in.
Not a single goal. So
we were all turned on then, and we were tackling, nice and confident and strong.
The desire was that I will say that I think had the desire from the start, and that's not me being biased. Preston runs his socks off every game, and he really got stuck into them. It was nice to see, but no matter how much effort he put in today, there was only ever going to be one man of the match, wasn't there? My goodness,
Arlo made
honestly,
much saves.
So I couldn't count exactly how many shots Hubcoat had. We were under the cosh for a lot of the game. Whilst I say we could compete with them football-wise, we could, but only within our own half. And a lot of what we did was defending for our lives. And that was what made me so proud of the boys. They went from being timid in the first quarter to actually going, no, I'm putting my body on the line here. And they went for it. It was really good. But the one person that truly put their body on the line was Arlo. And
he had that desire to stop all the goals in. After they went 4-0 up, he was like, not a chance.
But he was plucking them out of the air. He was collecting them off of the floor. He was diving at people's feet. He was jumping to catch. He was tipping them around the corner. He was very, very good today. Unfortunately, at the end of the third quarter, we had said that everything he touches is turning to gold. So he went round, touched all the kids, and I think he just gave away his Midas touch, didn't he?
Yeah.
And we suddenly conceded 3 in the final quarter. But we scored one of our own, which means...
Yeah,
I think, what have we done now? Have we done 5 or 6 goals in this league? And I think that's as fitting an end as ever, because the boys battled and shown such determination and such grit in that game that
I don't think you can fault us.
I don't think I could. I honestly don't think I could. Certainly, I could in the first quarter.
Yeah,
but
that was
every football player on earth is guilty of not being quite sharp enough and not being quite ready enough.
No,
at times. So
I noticed it with their cook team today. That in the first quarter they weren't as switched on either. Because in the second quarter I saw that they had got much better.
Yeah, and they had a couple of big players.
Yeah.
Credit to them.
Strong lads.
Yeah, some really strong lads. And there was some really good battles out there. Once we found our stride and we got into it a little bit more, yeah, there were some really good battles. But yeah, the one real standout player, and I think it was after the second quarter, wasn't it? It was at half time.
Yeah.
I told Arlo then, I said, unless somebody scores a hat-trick, you're getting man of the match. Because...
And they didn't let anyone score a hat-trick.
No, they didn't. But we only had 4 shots, I think, in total. Mm-hmm. But I do think that was a fitting way to say goodbye to the Pioneers League of the Severn Valley.
Yeah.
We gave it our all, and still, and it shows really. We gave it our absolute all towards the end of it, and we still lost 7-1. So it's fitting that, because we now know we can compete to a point. You were knackered because of it, though, weren't you?
Oh God, yeah. I was so knackered, like my nose was fizzing. I was that tired.
Oh gosh.
I don't know what had happened.
It's a funny one, isn't it? Yeah. We had no subs. It has made me a bit worried. We got 9v9 next season. And if we don't get the commitment from people and we don't have these kids turning up, we can't field a side all of a sudden. That's a scary thought. And I can tell you now, we don't want to be going with just 9 for 9v9 because there's a lot more running. That won't be fair on anybody. So we need 4 more people available than we had today, not just 2. Yeah. And we will struggle, I think. We need a couple. Really, we want 3 subs, 1 for each different position. For up top, midfield. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
and
want
luckily
like
we got keepers that we can rotate and stuff. But
you want a player like who can play in the mids of the pitch, and you want another player who's
up top and then one in
and you want
defence. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see. But yeah, taking a bare 7, it meant that the boys had to work really, really hard, and they did. So yeah, a lovely goodbye from us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we go on to next week. We got a friendly next week against Tuffley
Clarets.
Tuffley Clarets first, and the following week we're going to play Tuffley Blues.
Tuffley Blues again.
Both 9v9. So this is a shout to my parents after what I've just said. Get yourselves there. We need 4 more people available, otherwise I'll call it off. Right.
Oh, God.
Big up the Blues for me.
And up the Blues for me.
Up the wall.